Hello again from my front porch. Well, it is now April. This last weekend here, we had April Fool's Day and Easter on the same day. It's an odd combination of holidays. Well, some might say otherwise. I think it was an odd combination of holidays. Anyway, this morning I want to talk to you about something that happened because of my being in Carroll this last weekend here. Went over to see family on Friday night and help celebrate a birthday party Smith style with karaoke. And then we went all day Saturday. I got together most of my siblings and we got together and cleaned up my parents' house and helped do a couple of their projects around their house. It was really great, and my parents were very appreciative of it, and we all put in a really long day, like a 12-hour day, doing all the stuff, but it was worth it. So much work and so much achy muscles the next day, but it was all very much worth it. My parents were very pleased. Now the work isn't done. We made a really good dent in getting the stuff done, but there's still some follow-up things we take care of. And a big shout out to my brother Jerry and his wife Monica, who are going to take care of hauling the different groupings, because there's a garbage grouping, there's a secondhand store grouping, there's a garage sale grouping, there's a these are clothes that mom still wants but they all need to be washed grouping that Monica is going to take care of the washing for that. There's all of these kind of groupings of things that all now still need to go away. We've grouped them into one area of the house, and now they need gone. And when they're gone, it'll look even better than it does now. So anyway, that's off topic of today's episode. Sorry. So anyway, we were over there doing that, and then Sunday I went to church with my mom and my brother Jerry, and we had a great time with my hometown church there in Carroll, and reconnecting with a few familiar faces from the past, but a whole lot of new faces there that I don't even know, and that's cool. That's how a church keeps going. You can't just have all the same people there every Sunday, because eventually those people get old and they go away. And if you don't keep having new people coming in, your church doesn't last very long. So kudos to the First Assembly of God Church in Carroll, where I grew up, and they're still doing some great things there. So good for them. Now, the thing that I want to talk about today is I stayed there all weekend at the Super 8 motel on the edge of town, and when I packed up to leave, I forgot a couple things. See, I've had two razors. I have this Braun razor is my main razor, and then I have this little Remington beard mustache trimmer thingy that I do all the main razoring with this, the shaving with that, and then this is used to do a double to get the mustache actually down, because this one it'll still leave 5 o'clock shadowish looking stuff, and so I have to use this to get in closer, get up here by the sideburns, really do the touch-up kind of stuff. Sometimes I have to use this on my chin too, because the chin hairs seem to be getting coarser, and this razor just doesn't seem to be able to handle that. And this is one of those nifty ones that has the base station. You put it in and you push the button and it self-cleans itself. The replacement blades and screen combo things are like $35. It's top end kind of stuff here, and yet this razor, using this, it takes me 45 minutes to shave. At least 45. You say, why does it take so? I don't know, but it's shave, keep trying to go over. Oh, there's a spot there. Oh, and then you get to like the chin area here in the course, and it's like it takes forever to get through here because it's just like you can't keep up. And so then I keep buying the new blades, trying to keep it sharp, so it does this stuff, but it takes forever and ever. Well, when I checked out of the Super 8 motel, apparently I packed everything up except the power cords for those two devices. I left them hanging, plugged in. And so I called over and they had them, and one of my parents went out and picked them up. They're going to send them to me so that I got them. But I needed to shave this morning. I need to and tomorrow morning, because I don't know when that box is going to arrive. So I ran to Walmart last night. I was going to go to Target, but it was closed for Easter. Kudos to Target for being closed on Easter. So was Best Buy and places like that. Kudos to them. And I'm not trying to put down Walmart for being open on Easter, because clearly I needed them to be open, so I'm glad they were. But it was a little weird that of all the places that would be open on Easter, it would be Walmart, because traditionally that, when Sam Moulton was around, that wasn't the case. But anyway, I digress. I needed a new razor, so I went up and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's time to replace my high-end, or my more high-end razor. And I thought, no, I'm going to get the cords for that thing and I'll be able to use it again. So what I really need is just a cheap thing, just a cheap razor to buy to fill a gap, and maybe I can throw it in the shelf and it can be a backup razor for if I need something. And so I went and I got this Remington razor here at Walmart last night. It didn't come with any bells and whistles, has no little thingy to set it in, and it has a power cord, and it has a weird plastic cover thingy that actually allows you to stand it like this on the counter because it's got little feet on it. Anyway, so I got this cheap little thing. This razor, the entire razor was cheaper than the replacement blades and foil piece for this. So just the replacement parts for this were more expensive than this entire razor. I used this razor this morning, and my face has never felt smoother, and it took me 15 minutes, a third of the time. And obviously, well, I mean, you can see it's still there's a little bit there. I'm sure if I had this little guy charged up, I'm sure I could probably still get a little extra there. I don't know why on my top lip it's a little tough to get some of that spots, but most of it, a lot better than what this one did. And that's my point. I wasn't planning on buying a new razor. I kind of, in the back of my mind, I kept thinking I need to look for a new razor, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. Anyway, necessity being the mother of invention that it is, excuse me, I went and bought this guy, cheapo thing, decided to just give him a shot, used him this morning, and guess what? This walk-on just became the quarterback. So, I hate to break it to you, Braun, but you're the one that's going to get packed away because this guy just took your place. Again, it's a Remington. I don't remember which style it was. I should have kept the box, but I unwrapped it, threw the stuff away because I figured I'm not going to use it again. So, but anyway, this Remington here, I highly recommend that one because especially if you got coarse hair, apparently it can plow right through it. So, anyway, I'm excited about this because this just shaves half an hour off my morning getting ready. Thank you. So again, I wasn't planning on buying a new razor, and I probably wouldn't have if I hadn't forgotten the cords in the hotel in Carroll. So, yay. Sometimes we do things and we think, oh man, why did I do that? I was so stupid. Oh, how could I have forgotten that? Oh, now I'm going to have to go spend money, waste money, and buy another razor, and blah, 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 stuff like that. When in reality, sometimes it's because that needs to happen. Sometimes things happen because they're the right thing to happen. Sometimes they happen because, maybe there's a plan. I'll let you ponder that one yourself. All right, I need to get you heading off to work. It's going to be an exciting week this week because I have a couple of days here in the office, and then I get to go to Orlando on the company jet. Woohoo! Helping with a work thing down in Orlando for a few days, and then I'm going to take a few days and go see Ashley and Josh down in Florida. That's going to be really exciting. And then I get to fly to Seattle. Literally, from Orlando to Seattle. I'll tell you more about that in another episode. Until then, I'll see you next time from my front porch.